Durga literally means the protector. She is the warrior aspect of the mother goddess Parvati. Devi Durga is one of the most revered entity in the Hindu pantheon. She has hundreds of millions of devotees all across the Indian subcontinent, especially in India's eastern states of West Bengal and Odisha. She's often shown having 10 arms, each holding one of the 10 divine weapons she had received from the gods. Let us find out what are these weapons, whom did they come from, and what is the meaning and symbolism behind each of them in this video of India in Infographics channel. There was a demon called Mahishasur, who performed his share of austerities or tapasya for Lord Brahma for a period of 1,000 years. Lord Brahma was moved by his devotion and blessed him with a boon. Mahishasur then asked him for invincibility, so that he can't be killed by any animal, man, or god. Lord Brahma unwillingly had to fulfill his word. Mahishasur then went on to expand his rule on earth, killing countless innocent people, and once that was achieved, he set out to conquer the gods in Indralok. He was able to defeat Lord Indra and other gods such as Agni, Vayu, Varun in the Indralok, who managed to escape and asked the Trimurti for help. Seeing the terror Mahishasur was creating, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva asked their consorts, Devi Saraswati, Devi Lakshmi and Devi Parvati, the three incarnations of Adi Shakti, conjoined their powers to create the ultimate feminine warrior, goddess Durga. Each of the gods from Indralok and the Trimurti blessed Devi Durga with their powers. They gave each of their personal divine weapons for her to use. Number 10. Sankha or the conch. It is believed that the sound Om is originated from the conch, which was produced when the universe was first created. So, it has the power to destroy all the negative energies. The conch is the symbol of the primordial sound of creation. It was given to Durga by Varun Deva, the god of oceans and water. Number 9. Parashu or the battle axe. It symbolizes the absence of fear of consequences when battling the forces of evil. Also the need to kill the evil feelings or craving we get from within. It was given to Durga by god Vishwakarma, the divine architect. In some variations, the axe from Lord Vishwakarma is replaced with a club or a shield. Number 8. Gada or the mace. Gada is a weapon that has a huge and heavy strike end made out of dense metal. It crushes the enemies with its impact power. It symbolizes the loyalty, respect and love towards Ma Durga. It was given to her by Lord Kuber, the king of Yakshas and the god of wealth. Number 7. Barchi or the spear. It was given to Durga by Agni Dev, the Hindu god of fire. Hence it symbolizes purity and fiery power. It also represents that we should possess the quality of knowing what is wrong and what is right and act accordingly. Number 6. Dhanush and Tir or bow and arrow. The arrow represents that people should be steadfast and focused on their aim. The bow suggests that a person should by himself have the potential to attain his goals independently. Together they symbolize potential and kinetic energies. It was given to Devi Durga by Vayudev, the god of wind, and Suryadev, the sun god. Number 5. Khangda or the sword. The sword symbolizes power, intellect, and wisdom. This weapon is usually carried by people who have a sense of responsibility and the understanding to discern the right from the wrong. Various scriptures suggest it was given to Durga by Lord Yama, the god of righteousness, judgment, and death, while others suggest it was given to her by Lord Ganesha, the god of wisdom and the remover of obstacles. Number 4. Vajra or the thunderbolt. Vajra symbolizes the firmness of character, determination, and the indomitable willpower. It also signifies that the divinity empowers her devotee with unshaken confidence and will. It was given to goddess Durga by Lord Indra, the king of Devas and the ruler of Swargalok. Number 3. Kamal or the lotus. It symbolizes the awakening of spiritual consciousness in a soul. It also represents the transience of life and its ultimate truth. It was given to Durga by Lord Brahma, one of the Trimurti and the supreme god of creation. Number 2. The Sudarshan Chakra. It is a chakram or disc of pure energy, representing the energy at the center of all the creation. It symbolizes the sphere of life from the dawn of time itself. It also signifies that time destroys everything, but within an awakening, one goes beyond time. It is one of the most powerful weapons in Hinduism. It was given to Devi Durga by Lord Vishnu, one of the Trimurti and the supreme god of preservation and order. Number 1. Trishul or the trident. The 3 points of the Trishul represents the past, the present and the future. They also represents the 3 fundamental qualities of living beings. Sattva, meaning light, purity and order. Rajas, meaning passion, activeness and confusion. And finally Tamas, which means darkness, lethargy and chaos. The wielder of the Trishul is free from past, present and the future, as well as all those 3 qualities that restricts living beings. It is one of the most powerful weapons in Hinduism. It was given to goddess Durga by Lord Shiva, one of the Trimurti and the supreme god of destruction and rebirth. Alternatively, on some other variations, goddess Durga is shown holding the Trishul with 2 hands. She is also shown holding one of her hands in the posture of a blessing. But usually, that hand is associated with Sarpa, that is the snake. It symbolizes the upward movement from the lower state of consciousness to the higher state of existence. And finally, her mount is the king of beasts, the lion. It is the most powerful predator among the animals on the land. It symbolizes that one should keep their strengths and powers under one's own control and let it rise when required. It was given to Durga by Lord Parvateshwar, the god of mountains. And thus, she received the 10 divine weapons which we normally see associated with her. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys find this video informative and interesting. Please like, share and subscribe for more such content from this channel. Wish you all a very happy and prosperous Navratri.